welcoming to the stage, Platinum Elite, Jeff Altgilbers! You know, this sounds stronger this side. What about you over here? How do you feel? You ready to take your business to another level? Excellent. That's what we're here for. You know, some of the things I'm going to share, it's going to sound like I was stealing Danny's notes and even TJ, but I think we all think alike, you know, I think we all do. And the first thing I want to share is my reasons for life as far as my confidence. How do you feel? Are you confident? I'm going to ask you again, are you confident? Excellent. That's what I want to hear. So I'm going to share my reasons for that. I'm also going to share some of the things I think that hold us back from achieving our potential. All of you have potential. Every person in this room could be a Platinum Elite. And if you're not where you want to be, it's only because you haven't made up your mind to do it yet. But what I want us to do is commit to this. Will you make up your mind at this leadership event? Will you do it? So, these are the 4 reasons. You know, the number 4 is very popular with this company, I notice. But these are my 4 reasons. And that is, 4Life is a 27-year-old company. That's really important. People today are not looking for the startup companies if they're smart. And I'm seeing this more and more. Matter of fact, I have a gentleman friend. There's Teroy from Switzerland. He's not even signed up yet. Uh-oh, I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. He's a target now. Anyway, he flew over here because he was trying to make up his mind what company he should go with. What do you think? What company should he go with? Boy, Kerry, you got a target on your back now. Why? Because 4Life is a proven company. Startups are not. Most startup network marketing companies never make it. So that's, again, my first reason for confidence in 4Life. The second is debt-free. Debt-free. A few months back, I flew to Utah, and Nathan took me to the manufacturing center where I saw, I don't know, it was 20 or 30,000 square feet more expansion. And Nathan said this expansion was done debt-free. Debt-free is so important. I'm going to make a point later. You'll see why. And the other is, it's privately owned. We're a privately owned company. David Lisenby owns this company. So, in other words, we're not a publicly traded company like some network marketing companies where the investors, if you will, are invested in the company, but the company is beholden more to the investors than they are the distributors. Do you see the value of that? Yes, it's very important. The other thing is proven management. Proven management, that means we have our executive team has over 100 years of network marketing experience. Over a century of experience. How do you feel about that? Those are the people that we are working with. And it's so important because I've always, in the last 40 years, I've been in network marketing 47 years. But I can tell you that in all the 47 years of my experience, the one thing I've seen is field leaders never make good managers, and managers never make good field leaders. So we need them, they need us. And those are my 4 reasons. What do you think? Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna get some water. The air is dry here. And And where I come from in Tennessee, it's not that dry. Matter of fact, we got humidity over there. So, those are the 4 reasons for confidence. Now, this is a gentleman that was just recently, he's a good friend of mine. He speaks at DSA events. He's been in corporate network marketing companies for decades. Recently, he visited our company, and because he is a friend, his family has stayed at my home in the past. I said to him, I said, Gordon, you're going out to For Life? I didn't know you're going out there. So he was going out to meet Danny Lee and the executive team to do a mastermind, I guess. And anyway, so I said, well, let me know how the meeting went. And he texted me after he left, and this is exactly what he said. Productive meetings, they run a great company, and I think their future is bright.
Yes.
That's right. And if you knew Gordon is very critical of network marketing companies. He's going to tell you what's wrong. He didn't have anything bad to say about For Life. So, the question here is this. If For Life is growing, are you growing? That's right. For Life could be growing, but some of you may not be growing. But I think you came to this event to grow. What do you think? Some leaders can be growing, other leaders may not be growing. It's not because of the opportunity. It's the barriers we put between ourselves and that opportunity. And are we in business every day? Do we have an agenda every day? It's all about one thing and one thing only, growth. Now think about this. Of all of you here, think about the highest ranked position you ever hit in For Life. Your highest position you ever hit. How did you feel when you hit that rank position? How did you feel? Excited? Pumped? That's right. Did you feel burned out? No. Maybe tired. Maybe tired. But if I sometimes I'll hear leaders say, well, I'm a little burned out. No, you're not. You're not productive. When we are productive, we are self-fulfilled. We are happy when we're productive. And we're only productive is if we're talking to people about this opportunity. The only way we can keep this opportunity is if we give it away. But if you keep it, you'll spiral down. You'll spiral down. So that's the key. But now, I didn't realize that. There you go. For Life's growing, and the question is, are you? Here's a scripture that I love very much in the Bible. 1 John 4:18. See if you get value from this. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts fear out. Because fear is what? Fear restrains us. Fear restrains us. Fear of what? I've had some leaders come up to me, message me, call me recently about some companies, network marketing companies that have closed their doors. Probably the biggest was Modare. The problem is, many people draw the wrong conclusions about what happened. Something happened, yes. But why did it happen? That's the question most people don't ask. Just that they closed their doors, and now, I had the top earners in that company are friends of mine. Now they make nothing in that company, right? What was the lesson? The short answer is they took on too much debt. They were a publicly traded company. They took on too much debt. You notice my first 2 reasons for confidence in For Life was just that. It's privately owned. Privately owned, and they don't have debt. You take some of these companies out there that are doing $200 million, okay, that's fine, but they saddle themselves with debt, they're in trouble. David Lizzamy doesn't do that. Danny Lee doesn't do that. You need to have confidence in our corporate leaders and the decisions they make. What do you think? So what's the conclusion? What's the conclusion of that? You know, here's the way I feel about it. If you got 2 hamburger restaurants in town, one goes out of business, what does the other one think and say? They don't say, oh my gosh, people don't love hamburgers anymore. We're in trouble. What are we going to do? We're doomed. No, that's not what they say. They say, oh my gosh, more business for us. This is awesome. I had a Modere team in Europe just join me last week. Just joined last week. I'll be flying over there working with them. It's opportunity. That's what it means. Any company that shuts its door just means you have the opportunity to sponsor these people and show them how great For Life is. What do you think? I love that scripture. Fear restrains us. Get it in your brain. The other thing is, don't hold yourself back. Some people have negative talk. They have negative psychology simply because of bad experiences. I went through that. I remember back 30 years ago when my sponsor in another company told me, I brought him to a prospect's house and I forgot to bring an application. And I remember him telling me, Jeff, get out of this business. You're never going to make it. So I want you to understand, all the platinums, platinum elites, golds, whatever, we all went through this experience. I don't want you to hold yourself back. I want you to see the potential. I want you to fall in love with your dreams. And if you won't do it for yourself, do it for your children. Do it for your family. Do it for your spouse. But just do it. So, what are the things that can restrain our growth? If we start this business as leaders. But sometimes many change from leadership and they get into management. They just want to manage their qualification. At the end of the month, they're done. What's the problem with that? Well, if we're managing our qualification and the leaders under that know it, they're managing their qualifications, and the leaders under them are doing what? They're managing their rank qualifications. Nobody is sponsoring. And that's the second point. Nobody is prospecting. There is no growth. You have to understand the only way that you're going to thrive is if you are prospecting and sponsoring. I don't care what your rank is. I'm a platinum elite. Okay, fine. I mean, like I said a couple of weeks ago, I sponsored a Modere team out of Europe. A gentleman flew over from Switzerland. I'm always talking to new people. Not for myself. I don't need new enrollees. I do it through my leaders and for my leaders. I'm always working with my leaders. I'm always jumping on Zoom calls, conference calls, or phone calls. But I'm always building, and I'm involved in growth in my team. Friends, that's what we have to do. You should be sponsoring a new person every month, at least one person every month. Even Herbalife is big on this. They call it the perfect 10. And that is to sponsor 10 people within a year. I say do it every month. Do it every month. Bring somebody new to For Life. And again, communicate with your team. Talk to your leaders. That's critically important. I'm always talking to my leaders overseas in the United States. Show that you're taking the lead. Give value to your team. How many of you follow me on Facebook and Instagram? How many of you? I'm always giving value out. Always giving value out. And here's the other thing. Invest in yourself. How many of you are reading a book? How many of you are investing in yourself, in your own personal growth? You can't give what you don't have. You can't give what you don't have. And if you want a great team, you've got to be a great leader. Don't expect your upline to do it for you. They can't do it for you. Your team needs to see you as the leader. So, let me move on. So, now that we know that we need to be involved in growth, prospecting people, we need to understand what people are looking for. What they're looking for is opportunity. People are looking for solutions to their problems in life. They're not looking for transfer factor. They're not looking for life. They're looking for solutions to their problems in life. So we're consultants. We're not really salespeople. I'm a consultant. All I want to do is help that person arrive to the right decision that for life is that solution to their problems in life. How do you feel? So, to do that, you need to show them an action plan that they can take. When you enroll a new person, your job is to get them as fast as you can to Diamond. Why? Because Diamond is basically the first rank where you're making some serious money with For Life. I call it the inflation fixer. The inflation fixer, it makes a difference in the income. Why? Because if you get your team and get everybody focused on helping new people to Diamond as fast as you can, I say do it in a month. If you can't do it in a month, you might say, well, really? I said, yeah, I spoke to a woman in Europe. She just joined not too long ago, and she said, what do I do? I said, get to Diamond your first month. She went to Diamond Elite in her first month, but she followed this very thing I'm talking about. So Diamonds can make $470. This is based on our income disclosure that For Life provides. $470 to almost $1,000 a month. And what you need to do is you need to understand what powers your diamond factory. Your team is the diamond factory. Fast start. That's it. That's what powers it. How many of you are enrolling people in Fast Start? How many? More of you need to. This is what we push. This is what we push, and you'll see why. When somebody enrolls, they make out their contact list. What I tell my leaders to do is find 7 people that can come in with Fast Start. That's what you need to do with that new person. The reason why we have too much attrition is simply because people aren't making money. You got to get them in the money. You need to do it your first month in the business. If you can't get them the dime in the first month, okay, do it in the second month. I try to do it in the first month. I want to identify 7 people on that contact list that can come in with a Fast Start, 200 points of customer volume, bam, you've got a diamond. What do you think? That's right, that's how you do it. That's how you get it done. That's how we're doing it. So, do you want to build a diamond factory? Do you want to scale the compensation plan in lightning speed? We have to understand something. Success loves speed. People will attract to you if you have energy, if you look like you know where you're going. This is the way to do it. Look at presidential leads. 3 to 4 diamonds or diamond volume, they can earn over $4,000 a month. I'm running out of time. And guess what? Presidentials get to go on the Great Escape. Isn't that great? Presidential leads, bronze elite, silver elite. Now think about bronze elite. You think 20,000 points, ooh, that's a lot of points. No, it's not. All you need is 7 diamonds. Just say, hey factory, we need 7 diamonds, let's get it done. That's what you do. Start getting into your team. Start talking and supporting your people, especially these new people coming in. Why not? Why not make over $12,000 a month? You know, I'll show people the income disclosure. I said, which rank, position, and money would you like to make? They're going, oh, wow, I think I like that. Congratulations. Let me show you how to get there. But this is how we get there. Silver, 100,000 points. Woo! No. It's only 35 diamonds. Factory, I need 35 diamonds! That's how you get it done! That's how we're doing it. Well, why not? $17,000 isn't bad every month. How about gold? 83 diamonds, 250,000 points sounds like a lot, right? No! 83 diamonds and you're there, baby. Hey, $85,000 a month? Hey, not bad. Where can you go and get a job and earn that? Platinums, 1,000,000 points. Woo! Seems like going to the moon, 1,000,000 points. No, it's not. It's only 332 diamonds. Hey, factory, can I get 332 diamonds? Let's go. Let's get it done. Yeah. Why not? $2 to $3 conclusion, here's the action plan. Create a language and a culture to get every new person to Diamond and to build their own diamond factory. You want hundreds, thousands of diamond factories going on in your team. You wonder how to get the platinum elite? This is the path. It starts at getting crazy about helping people in your downline, new people coming in and teaching them, hey, I want to help you to get to diamond. Let's identify 7 fast starts in your contact list. Let's get you on to making some serious money before life. For life will change your life. It was great being here. Thank all of you.